Yeah. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for joining the show. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got a good show lined up for y'all tonight. You know? Well, I say today, we got a good show lined up for y'all today. Hey, champ. Hey, start me off with the first topic.
With the NBA season coming up, do you agree with Cameron's comments about the Golden State Warriors and Chris Paul?
Before I get my take on it, I'm going to let those who haven't heard the comments that Cameron has said about Chris Paul and the Golden State Warriors, I'm going to let those guys hear real quick. Hey, run the clip.
As soon as fucking Chris Paul be like, Chris Paul like to do a lot of this shit. Yo, come here. You see, here, and then you do this. We could get that. And Steph gonna be like, get the fuck out my face, bro. I've been busting your ass for 10 years.
And those was Cameron comments about the Golden State Warriors and Chris Paul. And I got to agree with him to an extent that Chris Paul do a lot of on-the-court coaching. And that's one of the reasons why I think that DeAndre Ayton pretty much didn't like his role in Phoenix, because of the fact, because if it wasn't Monty Williams, it'd be Chris Paul. If it wasn't Chris Paul, it'd be Devin Booker. And I feel like he didn't feel like he could play his game because he had so many people telling him what to do. He wasn't able to play based on instincts. You know what I mean? He was just playing because how they was telling him to play. But back to the comments anyway. I don't think that Chris Paul gonna go in there trying to do that, because if you look at Chris Paul history, he was going to teams where they needed that. Think about it. He went to the Hornets. They needed that. Then he went to the Clippers. They needed that. Then he went to Phoenix. They needed that. And sure, I think the only team I can say he went to probably who didn't need it as much was the Houston Rockets. But a lot of the teams he had went to, these was losing organizations that he made into winners. Think about it. The Oklahoma City Thunder, he went there and they won a playoff series. So I think that Chris Paul is going to do what's best for the team. I think that he going to play his role. I don't think he going to try to be a coach as that, because he know he playing with champions. Like, this team is proven. They got a system that they go by. And I think that Chris Paul is going to, he going to adapt. I know it's about him starting and not starting right now, but I think ultimately Chris Paul is going to do what's best for the team. He know he getting up there in age, and this is the best chance that he has to get a championship ring. So I agree to an extent that Chris Paul do a lot of talking on the court, but I don't think he's going to be doing as much with the Golden State Warriors, because this is his first time, being part of the organization that's a winning environment. You know what I mean? The closest thing I can say that he had was to Houston. And think about it. He was supposed to have, when he left Houston, he went to OKC, where a lot of people didn't think he wasn't going to do anything. But when he went, you know what I mean? They won a playoff series. So I got to give Chris Paul some credit. I think he going to fit in where he can get in right now. And I think he going to be great for the young guys on that team, because if he playing on that second unit, I can see him like coaching them guys as far as like show them what it be, get in the right spot so they can get easy buckets and things like that. So I think Chris Paul really might be a good addition to this team. And shoot, that's all I got to say about that. Let me know what the next topic is.
We're going to stay in the NBA for right now. So with Jrue Holiday going to the Boston Celtics, who do you think is the top team out east in the NBA?
To be honest, with the Jrue Holiday going to Boston Celtics, I really don't see how they improve, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, I said that. You know what I mean? How did they improve? Think about what they lost. They lost Robert Williams in the middle, even though his availability was an issue. But so is Porzingis. His availability is an issue. And you think that you can ride a season with him? Yeah, I think not. To be honest, yeah. So I really don't think that the Boston really improved. Then you lost your sixth man of the year with Malcolm Brogdon. You know what I mean? Malcolm Brogdon was a solid player. He actually won the sixth man of the year. You lost that as well. So I still got to ride with the Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah, I got to ride with the Milwaukee Bucks because I just feel like they really kept their unit. They kept their piece. Only thing is they plugged out Jrue Holiday and plugged in Dame. And like I said, now you can't really, if you double up on Giannis, you got Dame outside. If you going, try to do something to Dame, you got Giannis inside. And the person who's going to benefit from all of this is Chris Middleton. So I really got to ride with the Bucks. I know it's going to take some time to get some chemistry to gel. Like, I ain't going to overreact if I still don't lose the first few games of the season because, they still going to have to build that chemistry. But by the end of the year, they're going to be the top team in the East. The top team in the East. So, the Boston thing, man, I got to talk more about Boston. Let's get back to them. So, you got the availability issues that you're going to have with Porzingis. Jrue Holiday, like I said, he's not efficient. He turns the ball over a whole lot. Please look at them numbers. Please look at those numbers that he had last year. He give you good solid defense, but offensively, he's a liability. So I really don't see how they improve. And then another thing is, we got some clips that I can show y'all right now. Jaylen Brown, this guy can't go left-handed, you know what I'm saying? And if you guys don't take my word for it, hey, run these clips. Yeah, enough of that clip. See, Jaylen Brown, left hand, still ain't strong. Something he need to work on. And also, in the playoff series that matters, we only going to see Jason Tatum give us 2 quarters, and then the other 2 quarters, we don't know where he going to be at. Either he going to give us the first half or the second half. So, like I said, Milwaukee's the best team in the East when it's all said and done. Let me know what the next topic is about.
What is your opinion about Anthony Davis saying that he's going to be available all 82 games this season?
My opinion on that, I would just believe that that's just something that Anthony Davis was just saying. As far as being healthy and reliable and available, I don't think that Anthony Davis is that guy. I know in the bubble, he really was there to prove so he can get a championship. But ever since then, he has not been healthy. He has not been able to have a full season. And I really don't see him doing that this year. And for those who do,
y'all better leave that mojo alone.
Yeah, I definitely think y'all should. So, we gonna see. Like I said, we'll wait for the season to tell because he does have a lot of potential to be the best big man in the league. You know what I mean? But I don't know if he's gonna put forth the effort, and that's one of the reasons why I don't see the Lakers being as good as people projecting them to be because you rely on LeBron James. This guy been in the league for over 20 years, and Anthony Davis is the second option. You can't have a person who's been in the league for over 20 years as your first option. It's a long season. You playing 82 games. Come on, I know he take care of his body, but Father Time is into play here, and I don't really see him carrying the team all 82 games, getting them to the playoffs and winning the championship. That has to go through AD. AD don't want that responsibility, in my opinion. Yes, I did say that. In my opinion, I don't think AD want that responsibility. I think he defers to LeBron James a lot of times when he's supposed to be the guy. In some games, you see some glimpse, you see some sparks of what he can do. But back to the original question, I don't think AD is going to be available all 82 games. And I got to agree, you know what I'm saying, with what Cameron the Mace was saying about him. For those who ain't seen him, let's take a look at him.
Yo, he going to play 82 games. Yeah, all right. Let that nigga chip his toenail. I bet you that nigga won't be there. He wanted to get hurt in the bubble. Before you say, you better not. You better fucking not. You ever see LeBron face when AD get hurt one time, LeBron be on the bench?
Like, this nigga gonna ask for 3 games.
Don't even go over no more, see if
he don't go to help the nigga up or nothing. He know the nigga faking.
And that does it for our show today. If you guys got any comments or any viewpoints about the topics that I discussed during the show, please leave your remarks in the comments below. I'm looking forward to seeing them. Until next time, let's roll.